Hi guys, we're going to look at what we call key management roles. So if you see the term management roles, this is what it is referring to. We have 4 key management roles. They are planning, organising, leading and controlling. In this video we're going to look at the beginning of planning. So everything that managers do in order to achieve goals and objectives, they need to plan, they need to organise, they need to lead, and they need to control. Now controlling, we'll get into that later, but it is not controlling employees. It's a bad word, it should be monitoring, but in this course we call it controlling. So planning, your definition, process of establishing an organisation's direction or goals. So essentially it begins with senior managers. We've spoken before about creating a vision, so that could be the board of directors with involvement from other senior managers, where they actually create a vision and or a mission for the organisation. Middle management then figures out ways to carry out those goals, and lower management puts the plans of day-to-day activities to meet the long-term plans, meet those visions. So that's just a basic scenario of how planning works. Now, when we talk planning, we have what we call levels of planning. There's levels of planning and stages of planning, so planning process. Here, there's different levels of planning. We spoke about this a little bit when we did management structures. So, senior managers do what we call strategic planning. These are long-term plans for the company or for the organisation, so 3 to 5 years. So it could be there's sort of the big picture stuff where you look at the economic climate or financial performance or any change in structure. They're all major things that happen over a long period of time. So it could be that you want to develop a flatter structure and do that over the next 3 years, where you actually remove middle managers, etc. That would be a long-term strategic plan. We then have the next level, which is tactical planning. This is done by middle management, and it is medium-term goals, normally done over sort of 1 to 3 years. This type of planning normally takes place at the department or divisional level. So it could be, let's say you wanted to increase your market share by 10% over the next 18 months. That would be a tactical plan. Operational planning. And finally, we've got operational planning. That's sort of your day-to-day planning. That's what's conducted by lower management. Short-term, day-to-day planning. So it could be a simple plan like planning the daily roster. That's operational planning. So remember, these are the levels of planning. We've got strategic, tactical, and operational. In an answer, you need to provide these things. The actual label, so what it is, so strategic planning, who does it, senior management, how long it's for, so it's long-term plans, 3 to 5 years, and then an example. And you need to be able to do that with each one of these 3. So again, tactical, done by middle management, medium-term goals, 1 to 3 years, and an example, increasing market share by 15% over the next 18 months. Operational planning, conducted by lower management, short-term day-to-day planning, that's your time frame. Example of operational planning is planning the daily roster. They are the key things that you need when answering a question on levels of planning.